Hello my dear students of 10th standard. Today we will start business studies, second chapter, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, it is a firm or a business organization. It constitutes the driving force of day-to-day market economy. It is a driving force because when there are industries, when there are business firms, they drive, they change the economic sector, they change the economy or the market economy. So they are the driving force of day-to-day market economy because day-to-day they supply the different type of goods, variety of goods. So it is a driving force of day-to-day market economy. It is one of the main economic factors of production. The factors of production. There are the four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and organization. So it is one of the four main economic factors of production, and it is a very powerful factor in changing the business environment. It changes the business environment. Enterprise or entrepreneurship, it changes the business environment of the country and its entire industrial sector. Entire industrial sector also change due to the entrepreneurship, because when we establish a different type of industries or business organization, it change the entire industrial sector. So it is one of the powerful factor in changing the business organization of the environment of the country. Now the word entrepreneur is derived from a French word called the entrepreneur. It is a French word. So it is derived from a French word entrepreneur, which means to undertake some activity. Entrepreneur means to undertake some activity is the meaning of entrepreneur, which is the French word. Here entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas and business process. He is an innovator. Innovator means a person who introduces new ideas or who introduces a new products is called as an innovator. So entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas, new product and business process. Here he possesses a management skills. He possesses a management skill and strong team building abilities. Entrepreneur, he possesses a good management skill and has the ability to build teamwork or a strong team building abilities. He possesses and essential leadership qualities to manage the business organization. He possesses all the essential leadership qualities to manage the enterprise or manage the business organization. In business, entrepreneur decides first of all in business organization. First of all, entrepreneur it decides what to produce, what type of goods should produce, and how to produce, and how much to be produced. All these all these factors. He think first of all. So he decides. First of all, he decides what to produce, which goods and services are essential, are needed in the market, which goods have a great demand in the market. So first of all, he decides what to produce, how to produce, and how much to be produced is decided by the entrepreneur. He comes up with new ideas for product, market, or the techniques. He comes up with new ideas. First of all, decides what to produce, how to produce, and how much to be produced. So he comes up with new ideas in business, in the production, as well as in the techniques, product, market, and in techniques. An entrepreneur is someone who will pursue a opportunity organizes resources needed for the exploitation of the opportunity and exploit it. So first of all, what he collect? He organized the resources. First of all, he organized the resources needed for the production, because in the production many factors are needed. First of all, he wants the capital, he wants the land, means raw materials, and capital is also needed. So first of all, he organize, he collect the factors of production. That is different factors of production. It is the land. Land means which provide the raw materials, and capital is also essential, and also the labor is also essential. Therefore, he organizes resources which are needed for the production. For example, the computers, mobile phones, washing machines, ATM, courier services, and instant food are some of the examples of the entrepreneur's ideas. These are the examples of the entrepreneur's ideas. So he is called as an innovator. He come up with new ideas and new products. So these are the some examples for the enterprises. The entrepreneurship is a person of an action of an entrepreneur who undertake to establish his enterprise, who establish, who process of an action of an entrepreneur who undertakes to establish his enterprises, and he is a creative activity. It is a creative activity because he established his own business organization. So it is a creative activity. It is an ability to create and build something. It is a knack of sensing the opportunity. It is the knack of sensing the opportunities, because some people are facing so many difficulties in establishing his own organization, his own business firm. So some people or some organizers, they are facing a different type of problems and contradiction, and they are in confusion. So it is a knack. It is a knack of sensing the opportunity. It is a knack of the sensing the opportunities who are in confusion. In that confusion also, he established his own enterprise, because it is a knack. Entrepreneurship is a knack. In all the difficulties, in all the contradiction, in all the confusions, in that critical condition also, he stands. He starts his own enterprises and starts the production. So it is a knack of sensing the opportunities. And it is entrepreneurship is an attitude of mind to seek the opportunities. It is the attitude of mind to seek the opportunity. He takes the opportunity of that period, take calculated risk and derive benefit by setting a venture which comprises numerous activities involved in it. So, in a critical condition also, the people who are facing difficulties, in that critical condition also, he starts his own business organization. Means he has the ability to start because he takes the risk. He takes the risk and solve the problems. Now the main features of the entrepreneur, the characteristics of entrepreneurs, creativity. The first characteristics of entrepreneur is creativity, because starting the firm, starting business organization, it is a creative activity, because he is an innovator. When he establishes his own, when he introduces his own ideas, his own product. So he has a creative capacity or creative attitude. And innovation. Innovation means he introduces new product to the market. He introduces new ideas to the people. So he is an innovator, that is innovation is the characteristic of entrepreneur, and dynamic ideas. He also introduced dynamic ideas to the economy, and he possesses leadership qualities. He possesses the leadership qualities. When he is possessing the leadership qualities, he takes the risk and start his own firm or business organization. And he has a team building ability. A person who has a team building ability, he will establish his own business organization. And achievement motivation. Achievement motivation. What is his motivation? What is his goal? To achieve the target. Achievement of the target. So achievement of motivation and problem solving. He has a capacity. He is able to solve any type of problem which arise in his organization. And goal orientation. Goal orientation is the characteristics of an entrepreneur. Goal orientation means he tried his level best to achieve the goal. For that, goal achievement or the goal achievement programs are introduced by the entrepreneurs to achieve the target. And they also take risk. A person who takes the risk, a person who takes the responsibility, he will reach the goal. And decision making. You know, the decision making is also one of the important feature of the entrepreneurs. In enterprise, in any enterprise or the business organization, decision making is very important. Who make a good decision, he will get success. So decision making is also very important, play very important role in the enterprise. And commitment and self-confidence. A person who starts his organization, a business firm, he has a self-confidence. Self-confidence is also essential to start any type of firm. If you want to start a corner tea shop, it also requires a self-confidence. Self-confidence is essential to establish any business organization. These are the main characteristics of entrepreneurs. The first character is creativity, innovation, dynamism, then leadership qualities or leadership, team building ability, achievement, motivation, problem solving, and goal orientation, risk taking, decision making, self-confidence, and commitment are the main characteristics of the entrepreneur. Now the important functions of entrepreneurs. What are the functions of the entrepreneur? Here, entrepreneur has to pursue opportunity. He pursues the opportunity. First of all, he seeks the opportunity and plan for that, organize the resources and oversee production. First of all, he pursues the opportunity. When he seeks the opportunity, when he gets the opportunity, that time he plans for the establishment of his own business organization. Or when he seeks the opportunity and he plans for the production of a particular thing or a goods. For that, he organizes the resources. For the production of any goods, first of all, we want to organize, we want to collect the resources and oversee the production, and they start the production process. And of course, marketing. Of course, he starts the marketing process. So first of all, he seeks the opportunity and plan for the production, and for the production, he collect, he organize the resources. That is raw materials, labor, capital, technology, so resources, and start the production, and of course he start the marketing process. Now here the main functions of the entrepreneur are he starts business activity by preparing various plans relating to the business. First of all, he starts the business activity by preparing the various plans, because to start any business activity, first of all, planning is very important. Without planning, no one can start any work or any business organization. So first of all, start the business, he make a proper plan and procedures, and afterwards he start the production. Relating to the business, he make a plan and a procedure, and he organizes the factors of production. After planning, what is the next work? He organizes the factors of production. The factors of production are the land, labor, then capital, and organization. These are the factors of production. So, after the business, when he has a aim, when he is planning to start a business, secondly, he collect or he organize the factors of production, like the land, the labor, capital, and organization. Then he take decision about the production. Afterwards, he take decision about the production of the goods and services, and he take decision about the technology, about what type of technology is to be used in his firm, and marketing process, employment, etc. So all these are planned in a very planned way. He take decision about all these things. He take decision about the production of goods and services. He take decision about the technology, what type of technology is to be used, and marketing and employment, etc. Then he coordinate things effectively. He coordinate the things effectively. Now he introduces new method into the practice. He introduces new methods into the practice. New methods are introduced into the practice, because if there is the same type of methods are used, if the old and traditional methods are used today in the modern world, we should introduce new methods in the production. New methods or superior quality goods and services are to be produced. So he introduced new methods into the practice. Or sometimes he use new methods of production. New methods of production means using the technology, using the modern technology in the process of production, which will produce a superior quality goods and services. So he introduced new methods into the practice, and handles budget of his concern. He also means entrepreneur. He prepared the budget of his business organization. He prepared the budget of his own business organization or his concern, and bear the risk and uncertainty. A person who starts a business organization, he bear the risk. He bear the risk. He bear the loss and profit and loss of his concern, and gives directions to the business firm and ensure its effective operation. The entrepreneur, time to time, he gave the directions, he gave the guidance to the business firm and ensure its effective operation. Effective operation is possible when the entrepreneur, when the leader, when the entrepreneur give day-to-day or time-to-time guidance and information to the business organization, it will work properly. So his guidance and direction is very important for the development and success of the business organization. Now the role of an entrepreneur, what is his role in the business organization? He is the business leader. Entrepreneur is a business leader they aspire for ideas and put them into the practice. He take new ideas, introduce new ideas and put into the practice, and nurturing the economic growth and development. How we nurture the economic growth and development? Because the entrepreneur is an innovator who innovate or who introduce new ideas, new product and put them into the practice. Like he nurture and develop the economic development and growth. They play important role in the economic growth and development of the country, and it play important role not only in the development of industrial sector of the country, but also in the development of agriculture and service sector. His role is very important not only in the secondary sector, that is industrial sector. His role is very important in the primary sector, that is in agriculture, and the third sector, that is service sector. So his role is very important in agriculture sector as well as in the service sector. Here his role played by entrepreneur in economic development is entrepreneurs promote capital formation. Entrepreneurs promote capital formation by mobilizing the ideal savings of the citizen. By mobilizing the ideal savings, by mobilizing the savings of the citizen, he promoted the capital formation. Promotion of promote capital formation by mobilizing, by using the savings of the people. By using the savings of the people, they start the enterprises, their own concern. They employ resources for setting up of their enterprises, and they employ resources for setting up of their enterprises. Other requirements, other raw materials are also needed for the enterprises, and entrepreneurs provide large-scale employment to artisans, technically qualified persons, and professionals. When they start the concern, they provide large-scale employment to the artisans, means the skilled people, and also technically qualified people. Skilled people get employment opportunity, technically qualified people also get employment opportunity, and also the professionals, the engineers, technicians, they also get large scale employment opportunity in the business organization. Now the entrepreneurs help the country to increase its gross domestic product, GDP, that is gross domestic product, also encourages. Entrepreneurship helps to increase the gross domestic product of the country as well as the per capita income. Here GDP increases and per capita income also increases, and there is an increase in the national income. Like they help to increase the national income also. And they encourage effective mobilization of skill and opportunities. Here all type of skilled people, unskilled people, professionals, all will get the employment opportunities, and the people avail better quality goods at a lower price. The entrepreneurship, it also enables the people to get a better quality goods and services at a reasonable rate at a lower prices, which will result in the improvement of the standard of life of the people, and also promote the development of industries. Entrepreneurship help in the development of industries. They help remove the regional disparities. They help to remove regional disparities or the regional imbalance. Entrepreneurship it remove the regional disparities because today some areas are industrially developed and some are industrially very backward. But a person who started his own enterprises in a backward areas. So if everyone started their own industries or own business organization in the backward areas, it will remove the regional disparities. When they establish their industries in rural and backward areas, when they start establishing their industries or business organization in rural and backward areas, it removes the regional imbalance or the regional disparities, and they contribute towards the development of the society by reducing the concentration of income and wealth. There is a development of the society because by reducing the concentration of income and wealth, when they establish their industries or business firm in the backward areas or in the rural areas, it reduces the concentration of wealth and income. Because today some metropolitan areas are industrial developed areas and there is a concentration of income and wealth. When they start the industries or the firm in the remote areas or in the backward areas or in the village areas, rural areas, they remove the regional disparities and it reduces the concentration of income and wealth. And they also promote countries export trade. Countries export trade also improves, promotes. So the number of industries, number of enterprises, when we start number of enterprises, the foreign trade also improves, promotes. It promotes the foreign trade. And entrepreneurs work in an environment of changing the technology and try to maximize the profit by innovation. They use the modern technology. When they start using modern technology and they get maximum profit. Now the importance of the entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs occupy the central position in the market economy because they serve as a spark plug in the economy's engine. In economy's engine, economy it is a engine. But here, entrepreneur, he serves as a sparking plug. Without sparking plug, without the sparking plug, the engine will not work. Like in economy, entrepreneur is like a sparking plug because he activates the economy, he stimulates all the dynamic activities. He activate the economic activities. He activates or he stimulates all the dynamic activities of the economic progress of a nation and to spread all its economic ideas, economic activities worldwide. And secondly, the most successful, the most dynamic societies in the world are those that have more entrepreneurs. In the world, some societies are the most dynamic societies. Why they are most dynamic societies? Because there are number of enterprises are there. So economically, some countries of the world are advanced countries. They are the developed countries. Why they are developed countries? Why they are advanced countries? Because there are number of enterprises are there. Number of business organizations are there. So most of the dynamic societies in the world, they have a number of enterprises, number of business organizations. So they are economically advanced. They are the advanced countries of the world. And now they are They employ their own as well as borrowed resources for setting up of their enterprises. Here they employ their own ideas. The entrepreneurs employ their own ideas. They introduce their own ideas as well as borrowed resources. How they employ, how they work with their own ideas, with their own creative capacities, and sometimes they borrow the resources from others and start their organization. Such type of entrepreneurial activities tends to value addition and creation of the wealth. When they borrow the resources from the others, they also value their ideas, value their addition and creation of the wealth. Now the entrepreneurial energy, creativity and innovation that trigger the production and sale of new product and services. Here the entrepreneurial energy is their capacity, their ability and their creativity and their innovative ideas that trigger the production. It will trigger the production and sale of new product and services, sale of new product and resources. When it is possible, when there is an energy, when input is, when the exert is labor, when entrepreneur exert his labor, and when his ideas, when he come up with new ideas, new production, it will trigger the production and it will help the market, widening of the market for the new product and services. Here, entrepreneur who takes the risk of the enterprises